Hello my friend, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to find mean, variance and standard deviation of population and as well as for the sample. So here my population data values are 1, 3, 5, 4, 2 and 3. There are 6 population data and for the sample it's 3, 5, 4, 2, only 4 data values is from the population. So let's calculate first the population mean. So to calculate the population mean, we use the notation mu equals the summation of the all data values, which is 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 4 plus 2 plus 3. Divide by the total number of data value is 6. So this is 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 5, 9, 9 plus 4, 13, 13 plus 2 is 15 plus 3 is 18, 18 divided by 6, which is 3. So mu equals 3, population mean equals 3. And then we have to find the variance, population variance. So the population variance formula is like this. Summation of all the terms of xi, which is the data, minus mu, the mean of the data set, and then take the square, and then divide by total number of data, capital N. So we have to calculate this formula. So it is easy if you draw a table like this. Xi is your data, xi minus mu is the difference between your data value and the mean of the population, and then take the square of all the differences. First, these are the data xi 1, 3, 5, 4, 2, and 3. So now take the difference of your data and the mean. So xi is 1 minus mu is 3. 1 minus 3 is negative 2. Then 3 minus 3 equals 0. Then 5 minus 3 equals 2. 4 minus 3 equals 1. 2 minus 3 equals negative 1. 3 minus 3 equals 0. So these are the differences between your data values and the mean. Now you have to square that differences. So here negative 2 square, which is 4, 0 square, which is 0, 2 square, which is 4, 1 square, which is 1, negative 1 square, which is 1. Finally, 0 square equals 0. So if you look at the formula, it is summation of xi minus mu square terms, right? So now you have to take the summation of all these square terms. So what is the summation? 4 plus 0 is 4, 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 plus 1 is 9, 9 plus 1 is 10. So here 10. So this is summation of xi minus mu square equals 10, right? So now you have this term, right? So that is this one equals, numerator equals 10, right? We found it. Divide by capital N equals 6, because total number of data equals 6, okay? And 10 divided by 6, which is 5 over 3. This is 1.67, right? Okay, so then that is your population variance. So then what is the population standard deviation? Population standard deviation is simply the square root of that calculated value. square root of your variance. So this is your variance and then take the square root. So that is square root of 1.67, right? That is your standard deviation. So calculate this one, square root of 1.67. And then let's look at the sample. So let's find the sample mean first. Sample mean. So to add all the data values, 3 plus 5 plus 4 plus 2, and divide by the sample size is 4. So here we use sample size simple n, which is 4. Okay. And what is the mean here? 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14 over 4, right? Which is 7 over 2. 3.5 is your mean for the sample. So as you can see, it is very close to the population mean. Okay. And then what is the sample variance? Sample variance is summation xi minus x bar. You know, for the sample mean notation is x bar here. Sample mean is x bar. We use that notation, okay? And square divide by sample size minus 1. Okay, so this is the formula for the sample variance. So let's calculate these terms first. So xi is the data values, which is 3, 5, 4, and 2. So then take the difference, xi minus x bar. X bar is the sample mean. So my data value is 3 minus x bar is 3.5. And then 5 minus 3.5. 4 minus 3.5. 2 minus 3.5. So these are the differences. Now we have to square these differences. First, let's calculate these differences, which is 3 minus 3.5, which is negative 0.5. So this one is 5 minus 3.5, which is 1.5. 4 minus 3.5, which is 0.5. And then 2 minus 3.5, which is 5, 1.5, right? So then now you have to square that differences, negative 0.5 square, 1.5 square, 0.5 square, and 1.5 square. And then you have to calculate these numbers. This is 0.25, right? And this is, how much is this one? If you calculate this one as 2.25, right? And this is 0.25. And this is also 2.25. So now you have all the numbers and you have to add those numbers because summation xi minus x bar square. So summation of these numbers, right? So add them. So it will be what? 0.25 plus 2.25 plus 0.25 plus 2.25 is 5, right? The summation is 5. So now you have this one and denominator you have 4 minus 1, right? Because n minus 1. Sample size is 4. You have to subtract 1 from sample size is 5 over 3, which is 1.67. So our sample variance is same as population variance, as you can see, right? Okay. And what is the sample standard deviation then? Sample standard deviation equals square root of your sample variance, which is sum xi minus x bar square over n minus 1, which is square root of this number, variance is 1.67, right? So square root of 1.67 is exactly 1 point. This is equals 1.29. So standard deviation is 1.29. So here also 1.29. So as you can see, population variance formula is different from sample variance. So that's why I calculated both of them in the same video. So you can see the difference between those two. As calculation of mean is same, but the numbers could be different because population, as you can see, the population mean is 3 and the sample mean is 3.5. So it can be different, right? Because sample is from a sample from the population, so numbers will be different. So this is how you calculate mean, variance, and standard deviation for population or for the sample. So I hope you understand this one. If you have any questions, please comment. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much. Bye.